Hi there, my name is Nether, and today we're playing Pentiment. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you're having a great day. When we last left off, it was getting kind of tense here in the scriptorium, and we are now invited to go to supper at the abbot's table with the abbot and the prior and Baron Rothvogel. Now we're going to miss our supper with the Druckers, which I'm sure will cause some, hopefully mild, discontent with my relationship with the Druckers, but hopefully everyone will be alright with it. Oh yeah, what's this? I wonder what Prior Ferenc was doing with this book. Ex libus... Oh my gosh, I can barely read that. I don't know. I can't. Oh, from the Library of the University of Five Churches. Oh, I see. The Hungarians call it PEX. That's where Ferenc is from. Doctor of Theology, George of Gran. A friend of his? Whoa. Okay. Alright. Oh. A text on astronomy, it looks like. I'm not familiar with it. Sloppy bookhand. Couldn't have been produced by an abbey of note. Bastard script. Burgundian? Flemish? Not from here and not recently. Okay. Whoa. What are these? Little, changes? That's definitely Ferenc's handwriting between the lines and in the margins. Is he notating the text for the university in PEX? Is he notating the text for his personal use? Is he notating the text for the benefit of future readers? I'm gonna say personal use. In any case, it's a thorough commentary. Whoa, what is this? What's this? It looks scribbled, not like Ferenc to be so sloppy. And he didn't even blot the ink dry. Yeah, you can see it spread over to the other page. Libra, Capricorn, Aries, all astrological symbols. What's written below? Maybe I should have learned Greek at some point. I can't make any sense of this. Wait, the Vovele I found also has Greek letters on it. They must be connected, but how? The outer ring of the Vovele is marked with alchemical symbols, but this cipher has astrological symbols. There's something I'm missing. I suppose I'll figure it out in due time. But I'll copy this down now to reference later. Cool. All right. Boy, howdy. I think I remember where the Abbot's house is. So let's head there. After we explore the crypt, of course. What's this? The foundations of the abbey were built when the Romans occupied this land, not long after the death of Christ. Wow. These tomb markers go back centuries, all the way to the founding of the abbey. So cool. Abbot Dietrich, from the height of Curacau's power in the 14th century. Those days have long passed. Okay. What do we got here? Investigate. I will. A lovely relief of the Virgin and Child. Shame it's hidden down here. That's a key, my dude. That was it. Now what? What do you mean, now what? That was what? Whoa! Oh, this is how the nuns get to the library. Huh. A secret entrance to the library. I'll have to remember this. Oh, I can't actually go there now. But I will have to remember that. Cool. And tower. Let's check this out real quick. Oh, cool. All right. Neat. Bells. Such an interesting choice to make this game 2D and like a side scroller. Come on now. Oh, I guess I don't go down. I just click it. You're still skulking? It's been hours, Martin. Go home. Go home to your wife and child. Wait, no? Is that not right? Terse. Clara kindly gave me some food for dinner. I should see if Otto and Endris are around. Otto's working below the Abbey, so that's what I did already. Lunch is done. It was nice catching up with Otto and Endris, but it's about time I head back to the scriptorium. Lorenz invited me to eat at the Abbot's table. I'm not sure I'm welcome, but I can't refuse the invitation. I should wash up. Oh, right. I have to go to the lavatorium first. Sorry. I've got ink everywhere. I'm filthy. Like Martin, who's been standing out in the rain for several hours. Oh. It's Piero. Andreas, I'm so glad you'll be joining us for supper. Though the circumstances are unusual, to be sure. I won't be able to speak with you. None of the brothers will. But it will be good to have you with us. That's a shame. I always enjoy our talks. Now, the same doesn't apply to you at the Abbot's table. You can talk all you like. Though I wouldn't recommend it. Father Abbot does not look kindly on idle chatter. I'm gonna make a fool of myself. I wish you could take my place. Somewhere with an abbot and a nobleman. I could get used to this. I wish you could take my place, Brother Piero. You deserve the honor. Anyway, I'm sorry for how the prior treated you. It's not fair. It's humiliating. Oh, no, my son. There's no need to worry about me or my pride. And we all need a taste of humility from time to time to keep our feet on this earth. No, Andreas, you are my pride. I cannot claim to have taught you much, but I am proud to have known you and your work. That's in green now. What do the different colors mean? And when you leave all of us at Kiersau Abbey behind, you can call upon your friend Lorenz, the Baron Rothvogel, to help you in your career. Okay. I can? Nothing wrong with your style. It's not old just because a nobleman says so. He's wrong, you know. Frank is wrong about you being slow. Don't trouble yourself over it. Time passes for us all. Things change. The future will right over the present. You need not fear it, any of it, so long as you remain true to yourself and God. Now I must hurry to the refectory to join my brothers. I will see you inside. Bye. All right. I've done the washing up. Now it's time to go to the refectory, or do I go to the Abbot's? Now I actually don't know. Let's try the refectory first because it's closest. Ah, yes. Andreas, glad you could join us. Thank you, my lord. Father Gernot, Father Thomas, Prior Frank. Simon Peter answered, "You are the Messiah, the Son of the living God." Oh, the Gospel of Matthew. Wonderful. Jesus replied, "Blessed are you, Simon, son of Jonah, for this was not revealed to you by flesh and blood, but by my Father in heaven. And I'll tell you that you are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church, and the gates of Hades will not overcome it." Have you read Matthew much, Andreas? Yes. I studied extensively while I was in university, while I was pursuing my theology doctorate. Ahem. I will give you the keys of the kingdom of heaven. Whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and whatever you lose on earth will be loose on earth will be loosed in heaven. Then he ordered his disciples not to tell anyone that he was the Messiah. Whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven. That reminds me, Father Gernot, have you read anything by Martin Luther? I can't say that I... He has some incredible ideas about the church. Brilliant, I think. My lord, is the meal to your liking? I believe I remember you enjoying our quail on your last visit. The quail? My God, Father Abbot, the quail's fine, but don't you think Luther's ideas are worth discussing? He's talking about the future of the church, shaking things up in a way I don't think we've seen before. Father Thomas, you see value in his ideas, do you not? My lord, I mean no offense, but I do not. Brother Matthew, yes? How appropriate. What are your thoughts on Luther's attacks on the church's sale of indulgences? Baron, please do not involve the other brothers in this conversation. Fine. What about Andreas? Certainly a man who attended the same university as Martin Luther can spare some thoughts on his work. Ooh. He's really put me in a difficult position. Has he? There's a lot of theology to talk about. Maybe Father Gernot would appreciate that. Why not join in a debate? It may bring everyone closer to understanding truth. It would be wise to defer to the abbot's authority and decline. I need to be quiet. I don't know what else to do. To hell with the abbot! If he can't handle a little criticism, he isn't fit to sit at the fancy table. Yeah, I think I can go with Socrates here on that one. Because the abbot will be furious with me, that's why. Yeah, who cares? Yes, I have some thoughts. There's a great deal of theological merit to Luther's work. Ah, a debate. Excellent. Why not start with the 95 Theses? Enough! Andreas, you should know better. Why, am I at this table a lot? Lord Rothvogel, you are our guest and held in high esteem, but you have worn out my patience. You will not be discussing Luther's work with Andreas, Thomas, Matthew, or with any other brother. Is that clear? I suppose, Father. It's your abbey, but you are taking too much offense at this, and you're far too afraid of change. Whether it's from Luther or someone else, reform is coming to the church. You had better accept it. What? Neither you nor Martin Luther dictate change to the Holy Church on their whim. This talk is beyond insulting. It's blasphemous, outrageous. How dare you? I see. I have overstepped my bounds, and I suppose I have ruined everyone's supper. My apologies. In spite of this unpleasantness, I will make good on my manuscript payment and the donation of my copy of Historia Taciae. If you cannot accept what the future will bring, perhaps it's time for you to come to terms with your past. Well, no need to overstay my welcome, fathers, brothers, Andreas. Good night. Worth it. Why, Andreas? Why did you engage him? I expect better of you. Now then, I must ask you to leave so I can speak to the brothers in chapter privately. Brother Piero, please accompany Andreas out. I will take my leave as well. Good night. Wow. This is getting wild. Oh, don't worry about Father Gernot and the Baron. I'm sure it will all be fine by morning. I hope Father Abbot can see that the Baron's heart is in the right place, even if he picked the wrong time to express himself. That seems unlikely. It may be so, but we must never lose hope. In any case, I do hope the Baron respects the Abbot's wishes for the rest of his stay, for everyone's sake. Brother Piero, what do you think of Martin Luther's ideas? Ha! That is for younger and wiser men than me to decide. I am just a monk, thank God. Good night, my son. Compline. Maybe compline? I should get some sleep. A few more pages. An awkward supper. Yeah, it was. It's the only kind I know. Alright, Lower Abbey. Oh, yes, that's right. We did come from this. Whoa. Oh, nope. Before we go. There's a lamp still burning in the guest house. Lorenz must still be awake. I wonder how he's doing. And what was he thinking? He's a baron, but he couldn't have expected that to go well. The storm doesn't seem to be letting up anytime soon. I should get back to the Gertners. Yeah? You don't want to stop at the guest house? Nope, you don't. Says that little lock symbol. All right, let's go. Huh? What is that? Oh, a shadowy figure. Ah! A ghost. Oh, you're all right, Master Mahler. Did you see that in the aqueduct? The ghost? Yes? Question mark? It could be a Roman, maybe even an old pagan. Wouldn't be the first time people have seen ghosts around these parts. Interesting. I don't think it was a ghost. Fair enough. Well, I think I found Johann's last lost sheep. I'm going to head home. Take care, Master Mahler. I will. Thank you, Till. What's this? Irises. Beautiful. Cool. What's down here? Forest. That's where that lady came from and shouted at us for a bunch. Whoa, cool. Smokey's home? Yeah, let's go see Smokey. Are you Smokey? Little owl? I have a feeling you're not. Wow, okay. Well, that's something. A log. Most of this felling is for the Abbey's renovations and firewood. The town can only gather sticks. Church and Druckers. Oh, okay. A little shortcut through the forest. Why not? Ah, no! What? Pale horse! Pale horse! Still on the floor! Hello? Are you alright in there? Matins? Matins! The pale horse! Death! Matins, monastic hour corresponding to 2 a.m. It is used for the night prayer. What? Thomas, what the flip is going on in there, my dude? Sister, listen to my voice. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Yes. Yes, Father, I hear you. Am I here? Is this now? Yes, you are with us, and this is now. I apologize, Andreas. I imagine that this must have been quite alarming. Sounded like she was having an ecstatic vision. Your knowledge surprises me, Andreas, though the Baron did say you were an educated man. He looked a little nervous then. But yes, Sister Amalie is a mystic, gifted with visions when God sees fit to give her one. Some are more frightening than others. What is she doing in there? Does she live in the church? She lives there, yes. I'm a little surprised you haven't noticed her before. If you came to Mass more often, you would see that I give her communion through a window to her cell. Oh? Is she an anchoress? What's that? Can I get a glossary on that bad boy? Yes, she is, yes. Devoted to God, enclosed in the cells next to the church. She is dead to the world, but continues a life of prayer and religious contemplation. And sometimes, ever so rarely, she receives great and terrible visions. Is she local to Tassing, or was she a nun at Kirsau? Neither. She came here from a Benedictine abbey in Lower Bavaria after it burned down. I am her confessor and caretaker. Many anchoresses are not literate. I write down her visions to help interpret them. I thought all the monks and nuns at Kirsau could read, even her poor brother Volkbert. Thank you, Father Thomas. I must rest now. Oh, interesting. I still don't totally know why it does that. Switches between text. When Rothvogel did it, almost seemed like Andreas's maybe perception of him changed once we realized he was quote unquote educated. I don't know. Thank you, Father Thomas. I must rest now. Of course, sister. She seems unhappy. She is not unhappy, but she is in pain, both physical and spiritual. Her spiritual pain comes from her revelations. They come and go. I try to address them as best I can. The physical pain comes from a deformity in her spine and aching in her joints. I know of no cure for that, save prayer to the Almighty. Sister Amelie was saying she had a vision of death. Could someone be in danger? Oh no, don't rush to judgment. Her visions are divine and powerful, but they could have many meanings. Some of her revelations take years to comprehend. Some may never be understood at all, as God wills it. Yeah, we'll see about that tomorrow. Still, the argument at dinner was quite troubling. Perhaps it has cast a shadow over our thoughts. Now then, the good sister appears to have fallen back to sleep. I must prepare for bed myself. Good night, Andreas. Good night, Father. Oh boy. This is all leading me down some conclusions. And all of them lead to Rothvogel not being alive tomorrow. Zimmerman House. Johann Bauer Farm. I assume I'm not going to get very much information from many of these places at this time of day. So maybe we'll explore a little bit later. Back to the Gertner house, I suppose, where I will give Clara her tax money. Oh, hi, Ilpeter. Where's Clara? All asleep. Oh my gosh, that is very adorable. This is how Ilpeter sleeps? Tell me you have a place to lie down, my dude. And just aren't right now. So cute. It's so cute the way they just sort of all pile up. Gertner guest room. What do we have here? The Picatrix. Okay, so this is the same stuff I had before. Gives me books to read. I should clean this up. Yeah, you should. But you're not going to. Alright, a little bit leaky, but no worries. Let's go to bed, I suppose. It's getting late. I should get some rest. Go to sleep. My night clothes. And past Matins, past Louds, and to Prime. Time to get back to work. Still a little stormy. Back down to the Gertner house. Shh. It's all right, Ursula. Good morning. What happened? A storm rolled in during the night. It hasn't let up all morning. Evidently. Clara and I have have been doing what we can in here to keep us all from washing away. Peter and York are outside trying to deal with the flooding as best they can. Whoa. Oh my, is the farm in danger? There's always a danger with this much rain, but we lived through worse. Whatever happens, it will be as God wills it. We must have faithful in Providence and endure what is to come. Oh, I have some food for you. Oh? Tell me more. Now you're speaking my language here, Eva. Here. Sorry I couldn't prepare anything more. Thank you. Otto wanted me to say hello, by the way. Didn't Otto ask? Yes, he did. Oh, he did? Good, thank you. Have a good day at the Abbey, Andreas. Try to stay dry. Thanks. You too. Good luck. Ooh, nope. I'm not done here, but okay, I guess I am. Andreas. Are you doing all right, Peter? No, I'm not. Some of our sheep escaped, and I'd rather not spend my morning fixing this damned wall for the 3rd time this year. This is the way it always is. Rain falls on the Abbey and rolls downhill to us little people. Well, it's hard to blame the Abbey for that. That's just how rain works. There's a reason we're down here and they're up there, Andreas. Anyway, I have to get back to this. See you later. Alright, bye. Alright, I want to go back in here, because I feel like I still need to give Clara her money. Hello, Andreas. Hello, Clara. I have something for you. Oh? This should be enough to pay my rent and the tax you owed the Abbey. Andreas, this is far more than your rent payment. We can't accept this. Please, Carlos, at least I can do. He who sows sparingly will also reap sparingly, and he who sows bountifully will also reap bountifully. I don't know if piety is really the way to go with these fine people. Consider the rest a gift then, in addition to my rent. But Andreas, how did you even find so much coin? Are you sure you'll have enough to spare for yourself? I convinced Brother Matthew to pay me a bit early. I wanted to be sure that you could pay your taxes in time. God bless you 1,000 times, Andreas. You don't know what this means to us. It's probably best not to mention it. Happy to help, Clara. It's the Christian thing to do. It's best, well, yeah. You're a good man, Andreas. Thank you. I'll let you move on with your day. God bless you. Until later. Cool. Paid in full. The Gertner's taxes. All right, fantastic. All right, I have this hunch that things are gonna pop off, so I think we're gonna save that until next time. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. When I come back with more Pentiment, we will head into town and see what other madness this storm has wrought. But I have a feeling it's not all good news. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you all very soon. Have a good one. Okay, bye!
Thank you again for watching the video. If you'd like to see more from me, feel free to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell if you want to be notified when my videos go live. I'd also very much love to hear from you down in the comments below.